All right, fantastic. How's everyone doing? My name is Carlos Rogers. I'm actually a double diamond here with, of course, our phenomenal company, NVU. And this webinar tonight is actually not about me. It's actually about our travel platform. Okay, it's about our travel platform. It's about Vision Lifestyles. It's about our new opportunity now to be able to earn money, referring people to your website and actually earning commissions. Also, it's about if you want to become a full-blown travel agent, you can actually do that now with, of course, Envision You. And so it's actually my great honor right now to introduce our guest speaker. This gentleman I've been knowing since 2007. So, what is it, 2005 right now? So about 18 years, been knowing this gentleman. When I talk about travel, I mean, when I say, who knows travel, I know travel a little bit compared to this gentleman. I mean, he literally eats, he breathes. He's been in this space for a long, long time. But prior to actually being in this space of network marketing, of course, of travel, he was actually a former police officer. So he has huge credibility. Also, most importantly, he has very, very esteemed knowledge about how travel works, how network marketing works, but really how you can hone them together to, of course, become successful. And so, in the first company that I was in, he was the gentleman that actually started our travel agency with that company, and that company ended up doing, I mean, billions of dollars, okay, from that perspective. And so when you think about putting together these trips, putting together our website and everything that we offer, it is totally amazing, totally awesome. So without further ado, I want to bring on the phone right now Mr. Rob Baker. He's the president, the owner of Travology, which is our travel agency that we partner up with, of course, with Envision You. So Rob Baker, the call is yours. Thanks so much, brother, for your time. Let's get it.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carlos. And I want to first of all commend you in your incredible leadership. I've watched you, like you said, for 18 years when you basically were getting started in this industry and became a very successful distributor in the other previous company we were associated with, becoming one of the top money earners. And then to watch your growth over these years have been sensational. And it's just exciting to be working with such an incredible person and leader like yourself. So just honored to be with you and honored to have everybody on the line today, taking your valuable Saturday kind of at the last minute to learn more about this incredible opportunity with Envision You, which I believe is going to be one of the best up and coming companies. I honestly believe within the next 8 years, it's going to be $1 billion company. So if you believe in timing, you are at the right place at the right time. And with all the different products offerings from nutrition and travel and trade and things like that, you guys just have the ultimate opportunity. So I'm pleased to talk about what I have a passion about, and that's the travel sector. And with Envision You and Travology, you actually have kind of two products. You have the lifestyles product, which I'm going to touch upon, and then also our home-based travel agent program that we've created a package with Envision You that offers what we call a hybrid opportunity to have the best of all worlds, the best of the benefits of lifestyle and the best of the world in getting involved in the travel industry as a home-based travel agent. So I'm going to go ahead and share this presentation. I got to get, I guess you got to approve me there. I put a request there to share my screen.
Gotcha. You're good, Rob.
Okay. And we're going to just take a little bit of time here and just kind of go through both programs. If you already are involved as a lifestyle subscriber or have any of the other products, you'll understand, I think, the value a little bit better of what you have with lifestyles, but also in the combination of both products, the lifestyles and the home-based agent program. So when we talk about the lifestyles product, which we're going to talk about first, we need to first understand the travel industry in itself. It is the largest industry in the world, over 1.8 million or trillion just in the United States alone, over 9 trillion globally. Travel's something that everyone loves to talk about. So it's an easy door opener, an easy way to talk to somebody without actually having to sell them. I like to say non-confrontational. And just so you know, the average household right now spends about $5,800 in what we call commissionable travel. So people are traveling. I'm actually right now traveling, and I took a little break to be on this webinar with you guys today. And I was at the airport and it was absolutely packed out. I was on 2 flights, both of them were sold out. So people are traveling not only domestically, but also globally. So the travel industry is hot right now. We like to call it revenge COVID travel. So those people that weren't able to travel because of COVID are now making up for it. So travel is something that's very appealing to a lot of people. Now, when we talk about where people are currently booking travel, you take a look at the top 5 OTAs. OTA stands for online travel agencies. The top 2 organizations are Expedia and Priceline. Just so you know, Priceline does about 23 billion a year and Expedia does about 13.6 billion a year. But what a lot of consumers don't know is that Expedia actually owns Travelocity, Orbitz, Hotels.com, and Trivago, and Priceline owns Booking.com, Kayak, OpenTable, and Agoda. So when all of the consumers are out there looking for the best deal, they think they're going to all these different websites thinking they're competitive websites, when in reality they're owned by really 2 conglomerates. So at the end of the day, there's no loyalty to these companies. People are always fishing around for the best deal. But what we're going to do is we're going to compare our pricing to those billion-dollar companies and show how you're going to be able to save a lot of money for your personal travel with lifestyles. So here's some of the benefit highlights. Number one, you have an online private booking engine. You have to actually log in to get access to it. It's in multiple languages, multiple currencies, so we could take this global. You have an average of 20 to 80% savings over the OTAs. We have online cruises with rebates and savings, global vacation homes, even luxury vacation and condominiums. We have family condominium weeks, rental cars, transfers, tours. We have an online branded shopping and entertainment mall. So this way, even if you're not traveling, you're going to save money on things that you do daily. We have a program where you could actually earn reward credits by sharing somebody a free account called Test Drive, and I'm going to talk about that. And then also access to what we call our group concierge service, showing you as a lifestyle subscriber how you could actually put a small group together, have your people that are traveling with you get a savings, but also show you how you could travel for free. And then access probably one of the biggest benefits to our private global trips. We call them bucket list trips at wholesale pricing. So traveling with other lifestyle subscribers and also traveling with your team, participating in an incredible culture that's only found with this product and with NVU. So let's start with the booking engine. Like any other normal booking engine on an Expedia or Orbitz or whatever it may be, you're going to go in and do a similar functionality, but here's the difference. We're going to show the best online price down at the very bottom where you see internet rate. Sometimes we'll actually list the company where we're vetting it at, but we do a meta search. We go out and we check the best online rates. You'll notice at the top left in red, it says 83%. That means we're 83% on this particular destination. So this is actually in Miami, 4 nights, 83% off of the best retail rate. And that's $1,080 in savings. So an incredible value there. We have Cancun, 7 nights. That's 64% savings. That's over $2,089 in savings. Here's Colombia, 3 nights, 246 in savings at 47%. So we have content on hotels and in resorts all over the world, all-inclusive resorts. Anywhere you want to go, you're going to save some money. Now, we also have, once again, our cruise line engine. So you go into our cruise line engine, based upon the cruise line, you're either going to get an upfront savings or you're going to get a back end, what's called a rebate, meaning that you're going to get an ultimate savings, but because of the rules by that particular cruise line, they don't allow us to discount it up front. So we take the back end and give it to you in travel dollars that you could apply to future free travel. Global family condominium weeks. So if you have a large family and you're looking for more of what we call a home away from home with a kitchen, 1 to 2, 3 bedrooms, incredible value and pricing all over the world. In addition, we have luxury destinations in another benefit aspect of this particular service. Also, we have what we call special deals. We call condo getaways, staycations, fantasy getaways, cruise getaways. These are hot deals that are always rotating. So you could always log in and find something new. And then if you're not traveling, we have this online shopping mall, name brand items for tickets, concert tickets and event tickets and electronics and restaurants and sporting goods. And I mean, every product you could think of is on here. So if you're looking to save money, even when you're not traveling, you're going to save money here every month by going into this system. Now we have test drive. What is this? Now, because you're involved in NVU, you might want to go out there and consider bringing in new people into the company and sharing this particular product. So what you do is you send what's called a test drive link. So you could send an email or a link, and then when the recipient receives it, they register it for free. It's a free gift, and they save 50% of the available savings. So the previous example, let's say that there's $1,000 in savings on a hotel. They're only going to have access to hotel. That's it. And they're going to save 50%. So they'll see $500 in savings, and then the balance of the 500 goes to you dollar for dollar that you can apply to future hotels of your own booking. Now, this is a great recruiting and prospecting tool because you could send that invitation out, have the person register it, do a webinar with them, and then show them that, hey, if you were a full subscriber, you would have doubled the savings. You had 1,000 instead of 500, and then all the other benefits and the group trips. So really, it's a great prospecting tool. But if someone just flat out doesn't want to get involved in NVU, or they don't want to get the lifestyles product as a customer, you could send them that link and start generating actually credits dollar for dollar. Like I said before, we have our concierge service. We're one of the only companies that has a full-blown travel agency behind it that will provide this service. So you get a concierge specialist. If you're looking to do a group of 10, let's say, cabins on a cruise line, we're going to show how you could get your cabin for free. And then your group, you're going to be the group leader on that and also help everybody save some money. So we have tour packages all over the world, whether it's ground or cruises. We're going to show you how to save some money on your own customized groups. If you want to do team groups or family reunion or a destination wedding or whatever it may be, this is a high touch service that no other company offers. So our lifestyles product also offers access to these group trips. These are private, curated trips that we've specially negotiated based upon our global relationships. So Travology and my personal relationships that I've developed over 27 years in this industry have provided some unique pricing that you can't get with anybody else. So I'm going to give you a legitimate example. So here is our Japan trip that we actually have going out at the end of February. And this is Japan for 5 days, 4 nights. It includes round-trip airport transfers, 4-star hotel with breakfast, welcome reception, concierge, an on-location concierge person, a host that's going to be there to assist and help. We have different tours and lunches every day, farewell dinner event, transfers to all the events, tour guides in English. And if we have some Spanish speakers, we'll have a Spanish person with us. So at the end of the day, it has an incredible value. Now the retail for 2 people, legitimate retail, not inflated, is $2,394. Our subscriber rate is $1,680, which means that's a savings of $714 just on one trip. And that doesn't include all of the stuff that you may be doing during the year on your own personal travel and all the daily benefits. So just one trip alone, look at that value, right? Here's one that we have coming up also at the end of the year. And by the way, there's space available for this, our 5-day, 4 nights to Egypt. So this is an incredible package. The retail on that is $2,778. That's $780 in savings with everything that's included in that. And by the way, not only do we have the 5-day, 4-night, but we also have a special deal for an extended trip called the Nile Cruise for another 4 nights if you're interested in that. So we still have space available for that. We have a Las Vegas trip, for example. Once again, it's all about uniqueness, value. It's an incredible package that we've put together. This includes 4-day, 3 nights at an incredible MGM resort hotel. We have welcome reception, food and drinks at a steakhouse, a private steakhouse called Pampas, which is one of those places where they actually carve food off the spike. We have a Big Bus Las Vegas tour. We have a farewell Circus du Soleil ticket event with incredible tickets. and just one of the best shows in Vegas. So just absolutely incredible package and incredible value. Here's one for Punta Cana. We got this one coming up, I think in August. We still have space available for this. So Punta Cana, $630 savings with everything that's involved in that. We have a family, so we have adult trips, and then we also have family-friendly trips. Is our family-friendly trip to Clearwater, 4 days, 3 nights. It includes breakfast every morning at a beachfront resort hotel, a welcome dinner with food and drinks. We have a private trolley day trip, and then we go on a jet boat harbor tour for a dolphin adventure, a yacht lunch, tickets to the aquarium, a farewell dinner. I mean, just once again, absolute incredible value and unique experience. So we have this all over the world. US, our best destinations that we like to say we want to really get out there and promote, because these are our best destinations, is Hawaii, San Diego, San Francisco, Alaska. We have an incredible Virgin cruise. We have Nashville, Dallas, Miami. We have the Noah's Ark Kentucky tour. We have river cruises in the U.S. and then a special relationship with Virgin Cruises out of the U.S. And then we have international. We have Dubai, Greece, Italy, Spain, Vietnam, Brazil, European river cruises, Thailand, Taiwan, Hungary, and India. We have luxury product. We have our relationship with Regent Cruise, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes on our travel agent side. Just incredible, incredible destinations that are bucket list destinations that you're going to be able to travel at wholesale rates. So once again, on the recap, look at everything that's provided for this. And let me tell you something, everybody. For the cost of this compared to any other competitive product, it doesn't even compare, let alone that concierge service that gives you another advantage. Our group trips that nobody else does like we do, $250 activation and $100 a month. So just the value proposition on that complete package is insane. Now, let's take it to the hybrid product, where now you take things to the next level, not only saving money on travel, but making money on travel with our home-based travel industry program. Now, let me ask you a question. You may say, well, I don't know anything about the travel industry. Can I start a travel business? So I like to say, let me ask you these questions. Number one, and by the way, if you get a yes to these, starting a travel business is for you. Do you know anyone that's going to be traveling in the future? Hopefully you know, and that's a yes. Would you be able to have family and friends book with you if you could match or even beat the top travel websites? Matter of fact, can you send out a link, just to send out an email link? And if your customers, family, friends, whoever, your contacts, they could save at least 10% on global hotels and resorts, would they book through you versus Orbitz and Expedia? Yeah, they are. And all you did was send an email link and you make money. How would you like to make money traveling making money traveling the world and then traveling for free? And we're going to show you how to do that by leading groups, right? So if you got a yes to all this, this is for you. But I'd like to say the last question is, do you like travel? Do you have a passion for travel? Travel is the greatest industry in the world. It changed my life 27 years ago, and haven't looked back, and have been to places that I never could have imagined and made money that I could have never imagined. Especially coming from a traditional, business mindset, and like Carlos said, a law enforcement background. I would have never imagined in a million years that I'd have the life that I'm living today because of this industry, right? So imagine making money in the travel industry, part-time, even eventually maybe full-time. You're open 24/7. We are a high-tech, high touch type of an opportunity. So you don't have to have any travel experience. You can just basically earn while you learn. So here's how it works. When you get involved with this as a travel agent, you're going to get it through NVU with a special price that you can't get anywhere else. So you get a special price with NVU, and you're going to be contracting also with Travology, our travel agency. And then Travology is going to be providing the training, the support, the commissions, and everything else. Then we're going to give you a back office. All your back office is where everything takes place, that you're able to load up your own personal picture and a little bio about yourself, so all your customers can log in to a VIP customer website. Now, we have 3 different ranks with our program that dictate the commission level. So by just getting involved with us is the first rank, called Independent Travel Marketer. Earn while you learn, send out emails. We do all the rest of the work and you make 50% of the commission. Next, if you'd like to advanced independent travel professional, you can actually, through Travology, because of our relationship with NVU, upgrade directly with Travology for $195 to get our travel agent certification program. Now, let me tell you something. If you go to my website at travology.com, we sell that for $995. The industry average is $1,200. They're legitimate online courses through our partner called Travel Campus, an education system that are accredited travel industry courses, online modules that you learn at your own pace. So for $195, you guys are saving a ton of money to upgrade, which actually provides you additional commission. So instead of 50%, you're at 80%, and then you have now more access or more benefits and other things that you could do with us compared to the ITM. And then after you've had some experience and background, you can get promoted to our travel destination specialist. In addition, participate with our lead program where we get you leads and you're at the 90% commission level. So it's as simple as this. You get your own website, whatever you want to call it, .travology.com. So let's say we got Carlos here. It'd be carlos.travology.com. You send out emails. Your customer signs up for free and they get access to the dashboard. All the green banners are what are called affiliate links. So they could book a cruise, travel insurance, excursions, they could book their hotels, and then you're going to earn a commission on all that. And by the way, when they click on hotels, they're going to save up to 10% over the Orbitz and Expedias on there. So you're helping your customers save money, but it's all tracked back to you and you're making money on it. Then we have high touch in the blue area. So our blue banners, they fill out an online form for a group or customized vacation. And if you're not eligible to work that, it goes to one of our advanced travel agents and you do a commission split. And then also check this out. Your customers are also going to get a shopping mall. It has over 2,668 brand companies like Walmart, Macy's, all sorts of stores where your customer is going to save money and get rebates. But here's the cool thing. When they shop at Walmart, you're making an override. No other company does this, by the way. You're earning money when your customers are saving at over 2,668 daily shopping experiences. So incredible benefit value that nobody else offers, and we provide that for free to your customers, and you have access to it as an actual agent yourself in your agent back office. So how are commissions broken down? Here's how it works. Cruise lines pay anywhere from 12 to 15 to 18% with some of our preferred suppliers. Tours and groups, 10, 15, 20% based upon the supplier. Cars and hotels are typically 5 to 15%, but our Travology net rate hotels are anywhere from 20 to 75% in commission, even after giving your customer a 10% savings. So here's how it works. If you generated $100 worth of commissions, track back to you as an ITM, our first rank, you're at $50 or 50%. Next level 80, next level 90. Real simple on how that breaks down. So here's a real legitimate example. Let's say that you have a customer, they went to your website, they're looking for 7 nights in Hawaii. They go and they book. The best online rate shows 32.11 because we've done the comparison and we show where we actually compared it at. So now your customer's assured that they're not paying higher. But guess what? They're going to save 10%. They're going to save 321. But behind the scenes, we have a 30% commission on that. So the total commission is 972. Your customer's saving 321. There's a balance of 651 in commission. And even at the 50%, you made 325. At the 80%, 520. At the 90%, 585. And what did you do? You sent an email link. All right. So once again, the hotel engine is going to provide the ability for your customer to save 10% and you're going to make the difference. And by the way, in the traditional travel industry, traditional travel agents that are with traditional travel companies only earn an average to 10 to 12% commission. So we do something that no other host agency or travel company does. Now, where's the money at? The money, really, to be quite honest with you, is in groups. So we want to call it Get Rich with a Niche. Where do you love to travel? What's your bucket list destination? What do you like to do? Do you like to do cruises? Do you like to do, scuba diving, snorkeling, snow skiing, wineries, whatever it is, whatever your niche is, wherever you like to go, become a destination specialist of that and start learning how to lead groups. So At our first rank, you cannot do the work. So that gets sent off to our travel destination specialist. They earn 60%, you earn 30% of that group. But once you promote to the next level, you can now earn 80% of a group. And then the next level, you earn 90%. So hypothetically, if you had a group of, let's say, 20 rooms on a ground tour, 40 persons, we call it double occupancy, 4,000 in commissions at $200 per couple. Look at the money that you make. Even if you're an ITM, you're just referring it. You're making some great income, and you can see how an actual travel agent that's doing groups, and they could actually make a living full time doing this, right? So choose your niche. What do you like to do? Do you like to do cruises, luxury, honeymoon, wedding destination, corporate events, adventure, global tours, whatever it is? I like to say get your bucket list and profit from it. Now, we have another benefit for our advanced agents. The advanced agents that go through our training modules, they have access to an offline engine. Now, this offline engine even provides higher commissionable rates, not only for your customers, but also for yourself, that you could actually create your own markups. So you could actually decide what your customer is going to save, and you could actually personally zero it out to actually get the full discount for yourself. I'm just going to give you my own testimonial. There's an organization that you're all going to learn about called ASTA. ASTA is the regulatory company that helps all travel agents, travel agency owners, event coordinators. They're really the protectors of our opportunity with Washington, D.C., in Congress and all that kind of stuff. They're the regulatory body. Well, they do events all over the place. And I happen to got invited because I own a travel agency. I'm going to an event in Portland, Oregon in a few months. And I even went to the website that ASTA is promoting in terms of what our agent rate is through ASTA. Well, I went to our offline platform to book, see what it was, and our actual offline platform hotel rate was better than the ASTA negotiated rate, which was kind of funny. So as a Travology travel agent, I was actually able to get a better deal than ASTA, which is this huge, massive organization. So I just booked my own hotel off of our offline platform to save my own personal travel. So these are the things and the advantages of being involved with Travology in our systems. And by the way, that same technology allows you to put little mini groups together. So let's say, for example, you have 5 rooms. Well, here's an actual 5-star resort, and this is legitimate. This is real. These are actual bungalow type of accommodations for an entire week and an all-inclusive in the Caribbean. Now, the online website is $10,456 for a week for 2 people. Okay. That's sold out, by the way. All those bungalows are sold out. So you may say, oh, wow, that's expensive. Guess what? They're sold out 8 months to 12 to 14 months in advance. So in other words, you almost got to book more than a year in advance to even get this. And people are paying 10,000. So there is a marketplace for it, right? And so that's 10,456. But guess what? Our net rate was 5,621. So if you even gave your customers a little bit of a discount or whatever, if you took a look at the full commission, that's 4,835 per couple. If you had 5 rooms, that's 24,175. You got to be at the 80% mark to be able to do this yourself. That's 19,000 in commission you just earned on this little booking of 5 groups, people of 5 groups. So here's our another benefit. Now, I want you to understand this. Really important. The only way that you could participate with this is that you have to be a lifestyle subscriber and a travel agent. This provides you the ability as a lifestyle subscriber and a travel agent to promote retail lifestyle group trips. So in other words, if you're a lifestyle subscriber, you're going at the net rate, or what we'll call agent rate. Okay. But there's a legitimate retail rate. So in other words, if you are a lifestyle subscriber, so that's another benefit being a lifestyle subscriber to go on these group trips, and you're an agent, you can now promote this. If you're a lifestyle subscriber and you're not an agent, you can only go as a lifestyle subscriber price, right? You can't invite retail customers on it. Only our agents can. So here's the deal. If you're a lifestyle subscriber and you go on this trip, you can now go out there and retail it out there. So let's say you have family, friends, associates, and they're not ready to become a lifestyle member yet. they just want to go on the trip and hang out. Well, you'll be able to sell that for $21.59, or you decide what you want to sell it at. Just know the commission margins. So if you are an ITM and you referred somebody and you're a lifestyle subscriber, you just earn $389 on that. If you're an ITP, you earn 80%, 622, and if you're a travel destination specialist, you're 90%, 700. So how many people would you need to invite to go for free for your own lifestyles trip and as an agent, or even make money on it, right? Here's an example of our Egypt trip. You should right now be promoting Egypt retail. So get everybody you know to go on this trip as a retail customer if they're not willing to become a lifestyle subscriber, right? And you could earn 390, 624, 702 on the basic trip, and even earn higher commissions on the extended Nile cruise that we're going to be taking. Okay. So the benefits of the agent program: access to agent net rate engine and offline engine, your discount and rebate shopping mall that you're going to be able to earn money from your customers when they shop at consumer destinations, our Travology fam trip opportunities, okay, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, and then access to industry ID cards. So you'll be able, once you go to the next level, get your training. Okay, once again, it's only $195 compared to $995 because of your relationship with NVU. You can now get access to Embark ID through CLIA, and then ultimately, if you earn 5,000 in commissions, you could earn IATN, right? So those are some really cool things. But check this out once again: access to the net rate engine for your own personal benefit. So you get your own travel agent rates at net rates, and then access to all the agent portals out there. So every vendor and supplier, as an agent, you'll be able to register once you go through our training. By the way, it's not available for ITM. If you actually become an ITP, the next level, and get that training done, you'll have access to register with every vendor and supplier, whether it's cruise line, it could be with Hard Rock, Caesars, MGM Resorts, whatever. Every vendor and supplier offers an agent portal for you to register with to get additional specialized training with that destination. And like, for example, right here, Palladium resorts all over the world. Palladium, you could get travel agent rates by subscribing, but you're going to have your ID card to show, right? Now, one of the greatest things is our Travology fam trips. Okay, these are special trips that are for Travology, and we just experienced one. Matter of fact, we just got off of this trip 2 days ago. Look at that. That whole crew went with us. So we had about 10 agent couples that went on this, and Carlos was on this, and maybe some of the other people that are on the Zoom today were on this. We had 7 nights on the most luxurious ship called Regent. All right. Now, the retail website rate was $14,000 for 2 people for 7 nights. You may say, oh man, that's expensive. Guess what? The ship was sold out. There were no rooms available. And our Travology agents went for $2,800. And we're talking about luxury, to where it included steak and lobster every night if you wanted, specialty restaurants. It included all your tips. It included your internet, but also it included all your excursions. So we're taking excursions on whale watching, and we went on this crab fest thing where we eat all the crab and crab cakes that you want. I mean, it was just unbelievable, incredible experience. Now, why is this important? Because now the agents that went on this, guess what? They're sold on the value of Regent. Now they're going to go out there and market this and put some groups together and make some money with this preferred supplier. And I mean, I feel sorry for every one of these agents, because they're never going to go on another cruise ship and experience that type of quality and level of luxury. So these are the type of things that I do all over the world to take our agents on these fam trips, so you get to experience these destinations and maybe find your niche to get rich, right? So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have webinars every Tuesday. We have local and national events. We have annual conventions, vendor trainings. We have travel campus, like we talked about, specialized modules that you are able to learn at your own pace. But here's the cool thing. When we do these local and national events, like for example, we're going to be going to cruise ports. Carlos and a few of the team members, Bass, we actually went on a ship inspection with Regent out of Miami, to where we actually go into a city where a cruise is at. So we'll be going to New York, we'll be going to Galveston, we'll be going to LA, we'll be going all over the ports across the country, and then have a little training, and then also go on the ship, do a ship inspection, have lunch aboard. It's a really cool experience. So we do all these cool events, once again, to get you understanding the power of the industry. And here's the other great thing, everyone. Now that you have a travel business, everything becomes a write-off. All these group trips you're going on, the lifestyle trips you go on, everything associated with your business. Plus, we're going to show you how to generate leads. I have one of the greatest trade show lead systems you've ever seen. I've built massive businesses off my trade show system. So we're going to show you how to generate new blood, how to bring in retail customers for travel, bring in new lifestyle subscribers, bring in new agents, and bring in new people into your team in NVU. Matter of fact, our next trade show is October 12th in Orlando. We only have 1 or 2 spots available for that. So if you want to learn more about that, let Carlos know. So guess what? We have this hybrid product now. You could actually get the lifestyles and the travel agent program, the best of all worlds, for $299 and $150 a month. And Carlos can talk about also for those people that had the trading program, the trading platform, why you should consider upgrading to become a lifestyle subscriber with the trading program, because we're going to start introducing what we call tradecations, to where we're going to be doing events in different marketplaces, especially in the United States, where we're going to dedicate part of a day to where you're actually going to have a live in-person seminar on trading, right? And then a mini vacation. So we call those tradecations. We're going to be doing traincations. So those are the team leaders that are going to be doing events that we're going to be doing, but you got to be a lifestyle member to go on these. So I'm going to let Carlos talk about that upgrade if you're already involved in the trading program and don't have the full lifestyles. And then also those of you that have lifestyles that may want to upgrade to become a travel agent, or anyone brand new can actually get the lifestyles and the travel agent program, is what we call the hybrid product. So Carlos, that's my pitch and the whirlwind information, and I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Fantastic, Rob. I mean, that was amazing. Great information, phenomenal information. And by the way, that Alaskan cruise was immaculate. I mean, it was unbelievable. You got to go on them, and the fam trips are amazing as well. But real quick, I mean, just to sort of piggyback off of what Rob just talked about upgrading. So if you already have the Vision Lifestyle membership, if you already have TNT, you can actually go to your back office shop right now, and you can upgrade to the travel agent, the referral, for only $50. Okay, so go do that ASAP. Go do it today, right now. You'll have actually paid the $50. If you want to, of course, go full throttle, Rob will be in contact with you how you can pay that $199, and then of course you can go through the courses. I just did the courses myself, over the actually on the cruise, and I mean literally it wasn't bad at all. Myself, Miss Gail, Damaris, Miss Karen, she's already done it. Damaris already done it. Me and Miss Gail were sort of working together. And, again, I mean, very, very simple to do and go through the process, but we learned a lot. It was incredible. I see Miss Gail's on here. I see her in the chat as well. Let me see here. And well, I don't want to put her on the spot, but Miss Gail, if you want to shoot me a text, if you want to talk about the Alaskan cruise, definitely, let me know through my text, and I can add you on here as a panelist. But the reality is this. I mean, this platform is incredible. It's amazing. And again, it's an upgrade. For me personally, I mean, and I'm gonna just speak on my behalf. If your upline is doing something totally different, follow your upline. But I know what my group is doing with the value, what we offer with the TNT. We lead with the TNT, and then of course we get them to upgrade for the $50 to add on the travel agent if they want to. Of course, it's not obligation, but if they want to, they can add it on. But we lead with the TNT based off of the comp plan and based off of the numbers. But again, if someone just wants to become a travel agent, they can do that. Obviously, of course, we got Vision Lifestyles and the travel agent for the bundle for only $299 and just $150 a month. So all that is in your back office. Is all online where someone can actually be able to upgrade themselves. If you want to enroll someone for anything with travel, I want you to put this website down, and someone can put it in the chat. That'll be incredible. The website is travel.nvisionu.com. Okay. So, for me, that's the website that I use, travel.nvisionu.com. And on that website, they can join with the TNT. They can join with the Vision Lifestyle membership. They can do the health and travel. They can do the travel agent. They can do the travel agent bundle. They can do anything they want directly from that website. So, and of course, they can also become a visionary builder. So that's the website that I use to enroll people. It literally, I take them right there. It goes right to travel. They have their different options. They can choose their different options, and of course, be able to go from there. So, exciting times, exciting information. Rob, did you want me to open up for a little bit of maybe Q&A? We can put a few Q&As. I see we have our Q&A chat available. I see there's one question, Rob, and I'll sort of read it off, Rob, if you want to, just answer the questions. Do you earn discounts on vacations or rebates on vacations you sell?
Okay, so yes, if you're a travel agent. So if you're a travel agent, you're making commissions on anything that you sell. If you're a lifestyle subscriber and a travel agent, you can market our lifestyle groups. Like we have Punta Cana coming up. We have, Dubai literally next week. We have Egypt. We have Japan. Those lifestyle groups, you can market those retail. And as an agent, you could actually make money. Now, if you're not an agent, you could go on the trip and save money. So hopefully that answers the question.
Fantastic. Let me go to the next question right here, which I'm going to promote Ms. Gail to panelists. And Ms. Gail, if you can look at your text there on the Zoom, I just promoted you to panelists. I wanted you to share a few words about the cruise and really the benefits of what you see with becoming a referral travel agent, even a travel agent. But I just want you to just to share real quick. So Ms. Gail, if you want to share your video, awesome. If not, I know how women are. Maybe you don't want to. It's totally cool. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I see you, Ms. Gail. Perfect. There we go. So go ahead, Ms. Gail, and just take it away.
Okay, Carlos, can you hear me?
Hold on. 1 second, Ms. Gail. I didn't really, I know who Ms. Gail is, but just for all the people on the call, Ms. Gail, she got started with our program on February the 4th. She ended up hitting the rank of diamond in 18 days. She's 76 years young. And if you haven't met her yet, you definitely want to meet her. Make sure you're in Orlando at that event that we're having in Orlando, our Vision Day. But again, Ms. Gail, I just want to sort of give you the proper introduction. Please take it away. The call is yours.
Okay, Carlos. I tell everyone I probably should have kept my camera off because we just got back from Vancouver yesterday. And then we ended up, I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but we had an experience with my husband's health, some things that we should have taken care of before we left. So I really haven't had any rest for 2 days now. But I am still so excited about that cruise. And anyone who knows me, you know that I love to cruise. I used to go on a cruise at least 4 to 5 times a year. And I can tell you, I have never, ever experienced a cruise like the Alaskan cruise. And I want to thank Rob. I mean, for it to be a fam trip, and we paid only $2,800 a couple, is unbelievable. I can't describe the cabin that we had. I mean, it's like we were in a luxury hotel. It was absolutely beautiful, a king-size bed, a bathtub, a shower, a balcony. I mean, it was unbelievable. The food, I'm a lobster lover. I mean, so to be able to eat lobster every single day on a luxury cruise ship is just something that most people would never expect to experience in a lifetime. But the thing that I enjoyed the most about this cruise on Regent was the excursions. Every single day we were on a different excursion. And I'm not an adventurous person, I can tell you. My husband went zip lining and he and Karen were bold. And they came back and they talked about that experience. But the excursions that we went on, I mean, I will never forget the views that we took in. I have pictures, it's ingrained in my memory right now. Just fantastic things that you maybe have seen on TV. It can't compare to actually being there. So I just want to thank you, Rob. I want to thank you. And I want to see so many other people have that experience with Regent I know you're putting together a cruise, an upcoming cruise with Regent, and all I can say to everyone is book it. Book it yesterday, and you will thank yourself. Turn it back over to you, Carlos.
Fantastic, Ms. Gail. Thanks so much for sharing. I'm gonna hop right back on to the questions. I know while we have everybody available, how long is the course? I can actually answer that, or Rob, I'll let you answer that question. Rob, I'll let you answer that one.
Well, Carlos, I mean, I think you would be a great testimonial. You and Gail should be a great testimonial of how simple it was to go through those courses, just doing it part-time, a few hours, and you got through it.
Oh, fantastic! Oh yeah, for sure. I was trying to see how can I say this. I've been in travel for a minute, and some of the questions are, you sort of know what the answers are. Some of them you don't. But again, I mean, it's, when you have the reading there in front of you, you have the literature there in front of you to be able to read, to be able to go back is not hard at all. I believe me and Ms. Gail, we knocked it out in, I don't know how many hours, but I mean, it was, it wasn't that bad. I mean, we literally just knocked it out in one day and just took care of it. So it's not bad at all, just to sort of answer that question. I see a few other people, they put a few questions in the chat, and I want to make sure that we don't miss these questions. One of them said, can you explain again the 199? What is the position? Hold on. What position will that become with Travology? I think they're talking about Rob upgrading to like the
Yeah.
full-fledged travel agency.
Yeah, let me show you this real quick because I want everybody to kind of understand the value here, because the deal that I made for you guys is absolutely insane, right? Because you could actually go, this is how we bring in agents all the time. You could go to Travology.com right now, and I want you to understand the value proposition. If someone comes to Travology right now, they come over here and they buy our introductory travel agent training courses. Okay, they pay not $995. Now the industry average is $1,200. So for you to be able to get it for $195 is just incredible, right? So it's $195 for those upgraded training courses that Carlos was just talking about. That you go at your own pace. They're online. You could log in, log out, log in, log out. Some people may take a couple of weeks, whatever. It's super simple.
Fantastic, fantastic. And someone else asked the question, if you have health and travel, can you just upgrade to the travel agent without the TNT? Yes, correct. You don't have to have TNT to become a travel agent. You don't actually have to have Vision Lifestyles to become a travel agent, okay? Everything is separate. But obviously, of course, that bundle gives you the promotion. If you already have TNT, if you already have Vision Lifestyle, then you're just looking at $50. But no, you don't have to have TNT to become a travel agent. You can have the health and travel, and you can also, of course, upgrade to the travel agent. Correct.
And Carlos, you may want to let them know on that 299 and 150 what the BV or the personal sales volume stuff is.
Thank you, Rob. Awesome. So when someone joins at the 299 with that bundle, you're going to get 175 points. When someone pays the 150 a month, you're going to get 100 points. Thank you, Rob, for clearing that up. And for those that are just upgrading to, let's say, if you already have TNT and you're upgrading for the $50, on that $50 extra a month that you're paying, or of course your team members are paying, you're going to get 25 points, 25 CV on the $50. Thank you, Rob, for that. Yeah, do we earn CV in the program? Yes, you do. I want to make sure I didn't miss no questions, Howard here. What is the difference between the $250 activation and the $100 monthly and the $250, $299 and the $150? Boom, boom, boom. Rob, is that the Vision Lifestyles? They're talking about the $250 and $100 a month?
Yeah, Vision Lifestyles is $250 and $100 a month is what you guys just sell Vision Lifestyle for.
Correct. Yeah. So the Vision Lifestyle is the $250 and $100 a month. But of course, you can do the bundle and do the Vision Lifestyles and the travel agent for $299 and then $150 a month.
And isn't it true that if they already have Vision Lifestyle, some of them may have paid it up for a year, or they may be doing the monthly, they could just upgrade to travel agent program for $50, right?
For $50, right in your back office shop. So if you go to back office shop, if you already have the TNT, that includes the travel, okay? Because some people have TNT, but they didn't pay the extra $25 or whatever to have Vision Lifestyle. So if you're in that situation, if you have TNT and you didn't pay the extra $25 or whatever that little difference is to get the to have travel included with that, you need to go ahead and do that ASAP. And then of course you'll just pay the $50 and you'll be good to go. But you must have if you have the TNT, you must have Vision Lifestyles with TNT to get it for the $50. So if you don't see it in there for $50, that means you might not have Vision Lifestyles that's included with your TNT, because I know in the past, some people have bought TNT that just included the TNT, which is the trading, but it then did not come with Vision Lifestyle. So make sure you have both, and then you can upgrade for just the $50. If you have TNT and you're only additional $50 for the course, so if you have TNT and you want to upgrade to the travel agent, you're going to upgrade for the $50. But if you want to go, and that's allowing you to really refer travel and of course get commission. But if you want to be a full-fledged and have your ID cards and go through the whole process, that type of thing, then of course you'll need to pay the $199, because that $199 gives you the course, which is a college credited course that allows you, of course, to get your ID cards where you can become a full-fledged travel agent.
And they get that directly through Travology. So once they've done the upgrade through NVU, then they let us know at Travology that, hey, I'd like to get the training modules, and it's $195.
Exactly, correct. Do you have to be a visionary builder to earn commission as a travel agent? No, you do not. That's totally separate. Yeah, totally separate. Is there a deadline to pay the $50? As of right now, there's no deadline to pay the $50. That's what it costs. You'll just pay the $50, which is the upgrade. Can you explain the retail? I have no idea. If you can please write some. What do you mean? Explain the retail.
They're talking about the retail group trips.
That's a possibility. Yeah, they just say, can you explain the retail? So I don't. Oh yeah, they say yes. So yeah, they want to explain. Will you explain that, Rob?
Yeah, so all of the lifestyle group trips that we put together have a legitimate retail value. Like if you tried to go to a travel agency or a travel company to get a similar product, which by the way, you're not going to, because we have special stuff that we add to our trips that not even Orbitz and Expedia does. So that's why they're unique and they're private, right? So there's a legitimate retail value. So as a travel agent and lifestyle subscriber, you got to be both. You can market that out to customers that may not want to go and become a lifestyle member. Because remember, you cannot get access to the lifestyle group trips unless you're a lifestyle subscriber. Okay. And then you get a lifestyle subscriber price. So you're getting what we call the wholesale rate as a lifestyle subscriber. But let's say you had family and friends that wanted to go on that trip. They don't want to become a lifestyle traveler. They just want to go on the trip and they're willing to pay the retail price for it. If you're a travel agent, you'll actually make a commission spread on that. So hopefully that explains it.
Awesome. So I have another question here. Someone said, so that's 150 plus the TNT 175. And so if you have the TNT, you're paying the 175, it'll be an additional $50. So you're looking at 225. Okay. So that's what that will be. Also, I want to make sure we're crystal clear on this. The travel agent program is only for the US, okay? So it's only for the US market. So if you're on this call and if you're international, it is not for international yet. It's only for the people that live in the United States of America, okay? Also, someone asked the question about the $199, is that monthly? The $199 is a one-time fee. That's for your course, okay? So you pay the $199, that's one time. The $50 a month, that's for you to be monthly, for you to get access to your portal, to get the travel agent, portal and all that type of stuff, for you to be active. That's where that $50 a month, happens. And of course, if you don't pay your $50 a month, then of course your account goes inactive and you will not have access to it. Okay, awesome, great, crazy. That been discussed earlier, but also discounted. Someone asked the question, Rob, is there discounts on airfare? Can you want to handle that, or do you want me to?
There's no, airlines doesn't provide discounts.
Yeah, the only one that gets discounts on airlines is flight attendants. Okay, so if you're not a flight attendant, there's no discounts on airlines, but of course you get discounts on pretty much everything else. Awesome. How often we have to take the course for travel? Rob, do you take that course one time? Do you got to take it every 5 years?
No, you just take it one time. It's just one and you're done.
One and done. I like that. Fantastic. So I think we've handled all of it. You can get the lifestyle trip if you are a guest of a member, right? So if you are a Vision Lifestyle member and you want to bring someone, for example, Dubai, by the way, Dubai has space available. There are some people that are actually, they can't make it on the trip. So if you want to go to Dubai, Dubai is actually still available. So for example, if you're a member, you're a Vision Lifestyle member, you can go and you can bring someone with you that's not a member on the trip, but a member must book the trip. So you would go to your membership portal, you would book it, but you can bring a guest that's not a member of the of Vision Lifestyles with you on that trip. So if I purchase Premier with Vision Lifestyles, can you explain how I would have to do that? If you purchase the Premier with Vision Lifestyles, which means you have, I guess, taken the annual membership. If you go to your back office shop, you should see the travel agent there for the $50, and you'll just start paying an additional $50 a month for that. Sweet. What was the duration of the course? All right, we handled that already. You go at your own pace. Another question, do you get any points for using the discounts on the Vision Lifestyles?
No.
Okay, I didn't know that was. Okay, cool. Awesome. So we got that done. Cool. I think we're good to go, Rob. I mean, obviously, of course, this won't be the last time we do, this won't be the last time we do a Zoom like this, but this is the first one. So I want to let y'all know how much for a non-member for Dubai. I would encourage you, you can reach out to myself or, reach out to Rob and, we can negotiate that because at this point, I believe those rates are probably negotiable. So,
Dubai's closed. We can't add any more Dubai. That's leaving next week.
Okay, so can't add no more people to Dubai.
Nope, it's closed.
What about the people that that can't go on the trip? Do we have until Monday, or there's no more?
When you say they can't go on the trip, what do you mean?
For example, if someone was booked for Dubai, but they can't make the trip to Dubai, they have to work or whatever the case would be with the dates change. Can someone buy the room from them and we do a name change by Monday, or is that?
We only have until Monday to do name changes.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So if you want to go to Dubai, so to answer that question, how much for a non-member for Dubai? If you wanted to go to Dubai, I would say you can actually reach out to me. You can email me teamvisionworldwide@aol.com, and we can definitely get you connected with someone to sell their room to you, and then sort of go from there. But we have to do it ASAP. Like today's Saturday, it got to be done by Monday. Other than that, it's a no-go from that perspective. Again, my email address is teamvisionworldwide@aol.com. And I'll reach out to you, put your number in there, and we'll have a conversation, and we'll get you connected with someone to get you on the trip. Awesome. So, okay, sweet. I think we got everything done. Fantastic. So thank y'all so much for your time. Right now it's 3 o'clock. We want to keep this short and sweet on a Saturday. Have an amazing weekend. And we look forward to seeing everyone soon. By the way, this was recorded. We will be putting the links into all the different chats, so you'll be able to see this recording as much as you want to see it. And hopefully I'm going to talk to David. We'll probably put this in the media chat as well. I'll talk to Kay and everything and sort of get that done. But again, thank y'all so much. Have an amazing Saturday. And let's go out and multiply. And God bless. Let's get it.